two notes you're going to want to take mind of in regards to winning your divorce. First of all, your attorney can do wonderful things and is going to be able to execute and formulate a strategy that's out of this world for pursuing your goals. And you're going to be able to work really well with your attorney as a legal team and the rest of the staff and be hyper prepared, and you know they're going to be prepared and they're professional and ethical and all the great things that the way that divorce attorney-client relationship should work. But it's all going to be dependent upon how well equipped they are with all the information and documents. At the beginning of any divorce representation, the attorney is going to want tax returns, pay stubs, W-2s, bank statements, retirement statements. Eventually we're going to need Kelley Blue Book statements on the cars, a bunch of documentation. And they're also going to need a bunch of information. Your children's full names, their dates of birth, the actual details around your vehicle, your employment history, your living expenses, all sorts of other information. That's a tip of the iceberg. The more you can get that to them, the more that they're going to be prepared. And then if you've hired a good attorney, not somebody that's just going to have a fat court file for your case and then not really know it and be prepared for anything. But if you've got a good attorney, then they can turn around and really be the authority on your marital estate and this marriage and the parenting, so that they can make the very best arguments at the earliest onset to be able to take advantage of opportunities for this to be a shorter, more successful divorce. That's number one. Number two is your perspective on what it means to win your divorce. Because ultimately, you're going through a divorce transition here. You're going from married life to your next best life. Because maybe married life was good, and maybe there were parts of it that were good, but it's no longer available to you. Whether you want the divorce or they want the divorce, either way, the divorce is coming. So then you've got to think about your next best life for you and your family in regards to what's going to be comprised in that. And in that circumstance, that's where you've got to really think beyond what's on paper in a divorce decree, because divorce decree is just a divorce decree. But you want to have a successful divorce transition, which is then, having your head screwed on straight and that mindset management that's so important for both going through the divorce and then the weeks, months, and years later. But then also having the information and introductions to the right professionals to help you make that next best life, whether that's tax accountant to sort through some stuff because that might not have been your forte, or the financial planner as to then taking what you get from the divorce and start planning as to what the future is going to look like relative to your ability to retire, or just having cash every year to be able to do the vacations that you never had a chance to do during the marriage. All sorts of other information is building that next best life, because frankly, you're not going to be the person that's like so satisfied with your hyper great divorce decree that you're going to take each page of it and have it framed and hung in your house because you won your divorce. That's not who you want to be. You want to be the person that is sleeping incredibly good after your divorce, not waking up in the middle of the night with anxiety or stress or immense sadness, not having to continue to worry about the suffering of your children under the parenting arrangements, basically being excited and focused and up for promotions and focusing on some great new opportunities. That's the successful divorce transition that you should be thinking about as to what a win is. With that in mind, then that helps change how you look at all the divorce issues as to what's going to go into the divorce decree.